Orleans offense.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 26. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
63.
Again, it's A-Chain. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st down, Hurts sliding out of the pocket. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. And they'll run here with A-Chain. And he is into the end zone. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here, because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here. His way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Young to throw it. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit, because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. 2nd year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Young.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To the air once more, Young. Flushed out right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now Young. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. Here is Young. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Young. We'll get this one to Kelce. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Young. That's caught. Starter touchdown. Derrick Henry from 8 yards out. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they can't bring him down. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Got a man open, it's Chase. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Over Miller, that's caught by Chase. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the Saints' 6-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And they're going to score again. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some sides.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Young off the play fake. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Devon Hamilton,
the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Waddle, 66 yards.
And the Saints are able to at least get one score back.
Gano for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick.
Bring it together. Come on back. Come on, D.
The Saints say they have it, and they do.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
On the handoff, it's H.A.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually is playing at an elite level.
Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Young looks to throw on first down.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
One last shot for Young. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. There's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that does does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.